it's once that discipline kicks in, you're like, nope, it's not today. Like it doesn't mean you shouldn't go ahead and like, eat your favorite snacks, eat your favorite ice cream. That's not it. But once you're disciplined, right? One bite is not. It's not gonna harm you anyway.
Like you talked about discipline, right? And to the average person, they understand the definition, right? How do you build that? Like, how do you build discipline to say, okay, I know ice cream's in the fridge right now, but I gotta have this rice and chicken and broccoli, right? Like, how do you build that? Like, how do you avoid those temptations?
It is the hardest thing that could ever happen to somebody that loves their ice cream, right? It's
Especially
hard.
me.
Like, and now that I'm on what is it called, on my meal plan with a trainer, it's difficult. Like when I started, it was difficult because I had ice cream, I had one of my favorite chips that were just sitting right there, and I'm like, this one. But it's once that discipline kicks in, you're like, nope, it's not today. Like it doesn't mean you shouldn't go ahead and like, eat your favorite snacks, eat your favorite ice cream. That's not it. But once you're disciplined, right? One bite is not. It's not gonna harm you in any way, right? But we love to do too much of so many things. Once the one bite is in my mouth, I'm like, oh yeah, we going all in. So that's something I try to avoid. I try to like tell myself that, Timi, that ice cream, once you take one spoon, there's more spoons to come. So I just try to remind myself that, nope, this is not the time for me to be having cheat meal. They call it cheat meal, but again, cheat meal every day. That's what I say. Have your cheat meal any day, every day. Just be conscious and just know what you're putting inside your body. So my trainer asked this, like, what time I'm supposed to take some certain kind of meals. So that's when I am supposed to take some certain kind of like snacks or ice cream. And there's so many healthy way to like funny thing, quick story. So my trainer, so he was like, what's your favorite thing to like eat, right? I'm like, oh, ice cream. And he was like, okay, how about we do this? Fruit. So berries, strawberries, a yogurt, like a spoon of yogurt, a teaspoon of honey, mix it all together. And oh my God, it tasted delicious. Like it tasted like ice cream. I am not capping. Like this was good. So there's so many ways that we can go about our cheat meals in a more healthy way, if that makes sense. But back to the question, very tempting. But again, it just takes a lot of discipline just to remind yourself that, oh, this is how I started. I know if I take one spoon, it's not going to be one spoon. Unless you're like one spoon and that's it. You're closing it up, putting it back in the fridge, right? But again, we're human beings, right? It's not easy. One spoon turns to 10 spoon. Like, come on. So just try to have that mental, just be aware and be conscious, like one spoon and that's it. Right? You can eat your snack any time of the day, but just be aware and just be conscious.
Yeah, and I think people, or me and self, like you just convince yourself that, yeah, I'll have one more.
Right?
One more.
Another one.
It won't hurt.
Like,
it won't hurt.
It just keeps going. It just keeps building up. And it's not like cheat meal is not good. You eat your cheat meals any day, right? But just be aware and be conscious that, oh, one spoon or one bite and that's it. Close it up, put it in the fridge, and back to training.
Like, like my mom usually cooks my dinners. Like, I'll say that, right? I can handle the breakfast, lunch, but dinner, I know my mom's got it.
Your mom got it.
Now, usually when she cooks, she likes the oil, like the Indian food. It's not the healthiest.
That's right.
So how do you stay like, like it's kind of rude to not eat what your mom cooks. So how do you like adjust to that? Like, how do you convince them to be like, okay, no, I'm actually sticking to just rice, salmon, or whatever it is, like whatever you're eating for the day. I'd be like, I gotta say no to food. Like, how do you do that?
My mom cooks all her meals, especially with my dad. My dad loves our like culture food. So you can't see my dad eating burger or like all these vegetables. So it's actually so hard. I had to sit my mom down and be like, yo, listen, I love eating your food. Like, don't take this the wrong way. Cause my mom be like, I cooked, none of my kids are eating because my sister was right. It makes her so mad. And I'm like, no offense, mom. Like, this is me. This is my body. This is what I want to do for myself. I'm not saying no to your food because I want to say no to your food. Trust me, I love your meals. Everything you cook, I love. Yeah. But sometimes your oils be too much. Sometimes the salt be too much. Like no cap. And this kind of cultural food are the ones that are like, I want more. My mom is literally one of the best cook, no cap. And once she cooks, when you taste her food, you want more. You want to eat more. You want to eat more. So I've kind of like let myself like sit her down and just let her understand that I have to like start weighing my food. I have to know what I put into my food, the salt, everything. And she actually adjusted really good to it because it's not like I'm completely off like her home food. I still take some of her food, right? But it's just like the limit. Like, okay, I will have it like maybe today and then 5 days I want, like, you know what I mean? So once in a while, I try to like enjoy my mom's cooking, like my mom's meal, because you need your mom's meal. Like I don't think I can do without my mom's cooking, honestly. It's just once in a while, so not all the time. So I think she's come to the fact that, okay, this is the lifestyle now, this is me right now, right? And she just has to be happy. She has to be happy.
How precise are you? Like, are you taking a scale to your dinner table and like weighing out how much food?
Yes. And it's not, I don't have to weigh all my food, but like most of it, I have to weigh like the carbs, like how many chicken I'm putting in the food. Because, you can't have too much protein. You can't have too much carbs. You can't have too much fat and oil. So like, I do weigh my food. Like my meal prep is like crazy at times. It's crazy. So I do weigh my food and like bring, anytime I just want to have like like plan for the week, the scale, I bring it out and then we weigh food. And
and you're writing down all your like macros and carbs and everything.
That's the thing too. I do not write down my macros because I feel like that's another level of like discipline, which I haven't gotten into yet. So that's a whole another level that I don't think I'm ready for. Right? Again, I love weighing my food. I love food way too much that I'm like, So I just weigh what I can weigh, and then macronutrients. I think that's it's gonna on a pause for now. I don't think I can do that just yet.
Is that diet strict because you're competing for something, or are you just trying to get some certain results?
I'm just trying to see some certain results. Honestly, I'm just trying to see what else I can put this body through to get those results. Yeah. I'm not competing. They asked me to, but I'm like, I don't think so.
Would you ever do it? Would you ever do it?
Maybe. I'm thinking of powerlifting, honestly.
Okay.
But I don't know. It's like, a lot of work, a lot of dedication. And I don't have that much time right now with school and work. So
if you don't mind me asking, what's your max deadlift?
Oh my God. Oof.
Watch her say like 500 pounds. I'm gonna start crying.
No. I'm not that bad. So like 3 plates.
Okay.
Yeah. So 3 plates.
Let me do the math on that really quickly. Hold on.
I got you. I'm doing it too. 270? 270?
Yeah, so 270. And then plus the bar. The bar is like 10. Yeah.